kind of smells like
I
if
like
someone
glitter.
peed on a honeysuckle.
No.
I hit the button.
I hope no one pees on honeysuckles.
We can
I
stop this
constantly be eating
conversation
those.
at any point now.
There's-
Just choose, pick a point.
I think about that every time I pick honeysuckle. I'm like, man, I wonder how many animals have like pissed on this or like licked it or something.
I think about that for dewberries.
I think about it every time I eat food, like just out in the wild.
Yeah. Also
I'm like,
dewberries. I'm
I
like,
can eat this type of flower. I wonder what's touched this now that
Why,
it's
you
already
wash it
in my
first.
mouth.
Yeah, definitely. If I just be like getting some dandelion, then I'm definitely like, has my dog peed on this? Should I actually
Has
do
someone peed on this? Yeah.
You eat dandelions?
this? Not
can,
the
yeah.
flower.
Okay. I thought you meant the
Leaf.
flower. I was...
No.
I know some people make like wine out of them. Like actually.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
make
I have
wine,
the
tea.
timer set up for HelloFresh.
Is this our last HelloFresh stream?
This is the
Yeah.
last sponsored HelloFresh stream.
Sadness.
Yeah, so
Midas, my love, when we get our house, can I paint soot sprites in the corners?
soot sprites?
The little fuzzy
Aw.
things from Spirited Away.
Oh. Yes, I would
Whatever.
keep it in certain rooms though. I wouldn't do the whole house
No,
like
all over.
that.
All over. I want to hide them.
Okay.
Like, I put a bookshelf somewhere, and they're like trying to hide behind the bookshelf. I want to hide them.
So, welcome Twitch chat to episode. What episode is this? 6 of
I thought it was
Golden.
7.
No, this is 6. I think.
Well,
Last week's
no, 'cause
stream was episode 5, so I hope it's
Oh,
6.
shit. I
It's
thought I
6
saw more.
because my note says it's 6.
I just thought I had more VODs last time I checked your stream. The Twitch.
I gotcha.
My notes for last
See.
week are the sparsest of the notes I've had so far, and that's because I was half asleep.
Yeah, that's
I-
fair.
Listen, buddy.
That's what
some
happens
of
when
us
you
are
take
too
an hour
dumb
to
for
join the
notes.
call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be too dumb for notes. Now I'm so dumb I actually take them.
Every time I have to attend something for school, it'll give me like an outline of things to take notes on. And I make it like an hour in, and I realize I've been sitting there like slack-jawed, dead staring at the stage with absolutely no fucking notes.
See, I have a different problem. I write down every single word the person says, and when I look down, there's lines.
Too
and
much
there's
words.
marks.
For sure.
Not words. Definitely not words.
Yeah. That's why I was a theater kid and not like a theater major, because I do a lot better like driving like 8 pages into my head than trying to like contain any knowledge of it when viewing of it.
So, stream and viewers, if you do want to support the stream, do not forget this is our last week being sponsored by our friends at HelloFresh. If you don't know what HelloFresh is, it's a wonderful food subscription type service where every week they send you a box with however many meals you pick. For you, I think they have like 2 portion sizes, 4 portion sizes. You might can do 3, I'm not 100% sure. But you can get as much as you need for your family or whoever you're buying for. They have wonderful recipes that they send you every week. Birch and I use them every single week. In fact, we actually had what was it? They're like cayenne kickin' chicken or whatever.
Cayenne chicken tonight, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But they have all sorts of fall-inspired meals for the holidays. And if you use our code and our link, it not only helps support the stream, but you also get to save 70% off, as well as free shipping on your first box. So it's definitely worth a try. And I just want to say thank you to HelloFresh for helping sponsor the stream and just supporting us being able to do this every week. So, yeah. With that, I don't know if I don't have any other announcements or anything. Unless y'all want to say something before we get into this.
Why would you say that? Why would you do this?
But
Well,
I
I
know
can say
we
one thing.
said last week that you were all going to have to roll to see who does the recap.
I forgot about that.
Okay, well, see, now I actually know what I'm talking about if I have to, so.
Okay, so everyone roll a d20 and I am 2, and then whoever rolls the lowest has to do the recap.
20! I don't do anything! Ah!
Fuck. I'm praying.
It's gonna have to be. It's gonna be me again. It's gonna suck. I do it every week.
Hey, if it's foreshadowing that you're gonna roll low today, I'm fine.
I mean, I rolled an
Miles, what
11,
did
so
you
I didn't
roll?
roll bad, but
Oh my god. Wolf, what did you roll?
that means it's not me.
I have not rolled yet. What am I? Wait,
Roll.
Roll a d20.
What?
It's just a d20. You don't get modifiers in
Give
this.
me a that. Give me a
Don't
that
give
one. I got a 9.
I
Birch?
got a 10.
Birch, what'd you
Got
roll?
a 7.
Okay.
Did you
Well,
say 7?
Yeah.
I
so
was
Birch is
scared
doing a
'cause-
recap.
I was so scared because everyone was 11 and up, and I had a 10, and I was like, I swear to God, if I lose by 1 point, by
Wait.
1 fucking point.
I want to say something.
What?
Yeah, you're
Wolf,
doing the recap.
your
Yes.
beard looks extra fluffy today.
It does.
Why? Thank you.
Okay,
So,
you can roll.
we're gonna run the
I mean, run
intro,
the-
and then Birch is gonna do our recap, and then we're gonna jump into things tonight.
No.
Promise?
I love the big
Ooh,
yawn right
excuse
as you're
me.
supposed to start.
Oh. Hi, and
Alright,
welcome
Birch, what do we
back.
have?
Welcome back to another episode of Golden Oats. Last week, after everything was settled from the festival, the Day of Ash festival, festivities, keep in mind that at the festivities, Stella was hitting it up with ya girl or ya person. Is they them or she they? That she?
You
Oh,
talking
I
about
don't think I
Xana?
heard about that.
Was not.
Yeah.
Xana's technically she/they.
Okay, with your girl, person.
Girlish.
Yeah, with your feminine,
We got this.
and they was hitting it up, had a great time, very nerdy, all over the place, personality coming from Xana. After the festivities, we all headed back. We were doing the thing at the tavern, and then, long story short, Lionel, our other angsty boy, asked us to go on an adventure because Xana lost something, and now we have to go fight the mafia. The underground
mafia.
the underground seller of stolen and magic items. And now we followed them. We got some clues by stealing some papers, and we went to a warehouse and there was a puzzle, and I read some words, and now we are walking into this warehouse. Whatever may happen next. Don't ever let me roll this again.
I'm somehow
let you
more
roll badly.
confused.
Okay.
Like, I was prepping in case I had to recap, and then you recapped, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I now have no pretense to what happened, apparently. You, like, sucked the knowledge out of me. Wink.
Take it back.
So,
Take it back
you
now.
find yourselves all in a room lined with 6 bronze-like pillars. And actually, I just realized that I messed something up, but I just fixed it. Bronze pillars, each with what looks to be a different magical item on it. Presumably all stolen or gotten through not great means. And across the room, you see Aluin, who you met at the shipping company. And I believe last session we ended with him asking something along the lines of, "Are you here to buy?" But before we roll anything, I actually need to talk privately with Tara for a second. So I'm going to
Yeah, baby,
deafen Wolf, deafen Ark, and deafen Bunny. So, only you should be able to hear me now. As you see the face of Aluin, you hear a familiar voice in your head. Kind of speak up and go, Tara, it's time to fulfill your contract.
Okay.
I need you to kill him.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Unless you have something you want to say.
Do you have any clues as to how I can do that? Do you have any weakness notes on him? Who is he? Do you know how he fights?
You get no response from that.
Do I get any clues whatsoever, dear old dad?
Nope. Okay, I'm gonna unmute and deafen them now.
Okay.
Hello, welcome back.
Hi.
That didn't take long.
So, and you notice that, like, so, from y'all's point of views, we walked into this room, this dude asked if we needed to buy anything, all of a sudden, I just kind of, like, stared off into space. And you kind of see a more, like, recognizable, I don't know. Basically, I come back and I kind of whisper, guys, we need to kill him. Actually, maybe I need to kill him? We need to kill him.
What?
Right off the bat?
Immediate.
We need to kill him.
Do we have any reason for this specifically?
Nope. He just, I need him dead.
Tara, dear,
Greg
I trust you, but I don't really have bloodlust like that.
Greg
No,
is
I don't
very good
either.
at this, but has a question.
You hear him speak up and go, "Are you just going to keep standing there in the doorway, or are you going to come in and either give me money or fight? I don't know. You
Greg's gonna whip around and be like, 1 second, discussing money.
Make a
Very
deception check. Make a deception check, because that's great.
Okay, he gets advantage because I
Discussing
grab my
money.
bag of money and hold it up and jingle it, okay?
Do I get advantage, DM?
Sure.
Tee.
I don't think it makes that big of a difference.
Well, I got a 16 and a 17, so not really.
You see him give a very puzzled look, and he definitely looks tense. This is not how he was expecting this encounter to go.
He just assumes the frog is fucking stupid.
Maybe a
Look,
little.
I know I don't have much explanation. I don't have much answers right now, but we're a new group. I understand. For this, I need you to trust.
I cast command on him.
On Aluin?
On who?
On the person you're saying we need to kill.
Okay.
Are we still chilling with Lionel?
Yeah, he's sitting there
That
like
is a wisdom.
wisdom save.
That is a wisdom.
That is a
Awkward.
fail. What do you command him?
Gotta sleep.
Wow.
Can you do that?
I believe.
I feel
so.
like I'm watching a really fucked up Simon Says attempt right now.
You might issue a command other than the ones described. If you do so, the DM determines how the target behaves. If the target can't follow your command, the spell ends.
Okay. You see, he fails it, and you say sleep, and he kind of like gets down on the ground and closes his eyes for at least a few seconds, and he's attempting to go to sleep. I will say, you do know that command only lasts for 1 round, and the odds of him being able to fall asleep fully within 6 seconds are not very high, but for the purposes of this, he is prone, and he is currently not paying attention to you.
Okay.
And you have 1 round to do something.
If we're
I
going
have
to
a
do
war
this,
pick.
now's the time.
Right.
Del, do you recognize this man?
Um,
He did specifically
I-
have your name on the note.
I don't know him, but I trust Tar.
Alright, well, we have very little time to go, so let's go. And I'm going to immediately, how far is he? How far?
Thanks
He
for
is
the
45 feet from you.
45. Okay,
The
I'm
room
going
is
to
40 foot
dash.
by 25 foot.
25.
I'm going to dash and I'm going to stab him with my katana.
Okay. You run up, use your bonus action to dash, and make a slash with your katana. Go ahead and roll the hit. You do have advantage, since he is both prone and actively trying to sleep.
15.
A 15 hits, I think. Give me just a second to double check.
Okay, 6 damage. That's it? Only 6?
Yeah, 15 hits.
Okay, well, 6 damage. That's not a lot.
6
but
points
okay.
of damage. Okay. Anything else on your turn? Or I guess that's... Oh!
That's...
Did you roll sneak attack?
Huh?
Did you roll sneak attack? You get sneak attack. Because you have advantage.
Oh. I didn't. What do I have to do with that?
Whatever your sneak attack is,
Oh.
it is 2d6. So
So
you roll
8.
2d6 damage. 8
8.
extra?
Yeah.
Okay, so 14 points of damage. And you see, you, like, get a good cut kind of under, like, on his left, like, ribs area. And he immediately, like, opens his eyes and is like, wait, what?
Yeah, he just got stabbed, so he's saying, wait, what?
Well, yeah, he kind of was... He's not confused that he got stabbed. He's confused that he's laying down on the ground trying to sleep. But at
Taking
that
up
point,
those.
I need everyone to roll initiative for me.
Yep. Please give me another 20. 17.
And
4.
With a 2 to initiative bonus, making it 19.
Okay, give me just a second. I need to roll for
17.
I've got a 7 because I've got a +3.
so we should be able to plug in our own numbers on our tokens.
Yeah, you can. I will say this. Would one of you like to control Lionel? Or do you want me to?
I personally
kinda
would not
stupid
like
now.
to.
Okay, then I will. Okay. Tara, what did you roll?
Okay.
17.
Tuvala rolled 19, you said?
See.
And and everyone already put theirs in. Cool. Tuvala, you're up next.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
What kind of save is that?
That's going to be... One sec.
Is that a charisma save?
I believe so. I can't find it.
You said hold
Wisdom
person.
saving throw.
Oh, wisdom?
Yes.
Okay. That is a failure. I'm rolling like garbage.
Yeesh.
Okay, so let me put a little thing on him. Trying to remember exactly what it does.
Need me to read it out?
No, I'm looking at, so it makes them paralyzed.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
I think that's it for now.
Okay. Tara, you're up.
For my bonus action, I would like to use Steady Aim to then cast Sword Burst.
You're casting Sword Burst.
Yes.
I'm
the only one over here right now, so it should be fine.
Yeah, give me just a second. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet, that's why. Just looking...
It's a deck save. I have 14.
Dex save 14. I believe he auto fails because he's considered paralyzed. So roll damage.
5.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for my movement,
Now
I'm gonna...
Okay, so if you use steady aim, you can't move.
Oh yeah, I can't move.
But
I forgot.
steady aim doesn't affect spells, so just as a future reference, if you use steady aim, you can't move, but you don't have to use it because it doesn't affect sword burst.
Okay. I'm gonna move kind of like right here so that someone else can come flank if they choose.
Okay. After running up, stabbing him, Tuvala casting Hold Person on him, you cast Sword Burst, and you all see, like, almost like ethereal swords kind of shimmer around Terra for a second, and they all, as they're spinning around in like I think it's a 5-foot radius around you, you see them all, like, making slashes at Aluin, who's currently on the ground. And then she moves off to the side. And then that makes it Lionel's turn. He's just going to sneak in. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. He's just going to kind of come in and, well, kind of watch. As right now you're just kind of bullying a guy.
He's the one who wanted this necklace.
Duval's over here hoping she's on the right side of history.
Okay. He's incapacitated. He can't really do much, but he can see if he can break out of the Hold Person, which he does. With, like, a 23. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Hold Person says that that happens at the end of his turn, so he would lose the turn. Yes, okay. So he does lose the turn, but he is no longer held. With that being said, Stella, you're up.
Alright. For my main action, I will use Emboldening Bond.
Okay, on who?
On. We're
It
going
just
to
kicked me out of the
go
game.
with. I'm going to go with Tara and Greg.
Okay. Tara
I'm
and...
getting the emboldened bond.
Okay. You just keep track of that. Anything else that you want to do on your turn?
Bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, where are you putting it?
I'm going to put it
This room big as hell.
right here.
Right above
Yeah.
him? And what
Here,
do
right
you
above.
want? What do you want it to look like?
It's a really big room.
Yeah.
This
would
is
like
your
to
spiritual
Actually work
weapon.
something out
Like
when
a
I measure the
harpoon,
room.
my friend.
It looks like a harpoon.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a reason for this.
Okay.
I do have a reason for this, my friend.
Well, you still have your movement.
Yes, I think I will stay here for now.
Okay, staying in the door. Greg, you're up.
Someone who can stab, come flank with me.
I'm working on it. That's like my whole thing. I think I can only move 15 feet a turn.
Can you
Wow,
dash?
why?
Your movement should be 25, and then you can dash.
Okay.
Now, dashing
Can I
will take your
dash?
action, but yeah, you can dash. It just takes your action, not... It's under actions in combat. It says attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, improvise, ready, search, shove, use an object.
That makes sense.
I thought dash was a bonus action.
It is for rogues.
Oh.
Nerd.
It's normally an action, but as a rogue, you get the dash, disengage, and hide actions as a bonus action.
How close to Tara can I get with the dash and...
With a dash, you could get right on the other side of Aelowyn to flank. You wouldn't be able to attack this turn, but you could get there for next turn.
Do you
Could I
have any
get-
bonus actions?
I can rage. So I could do that,
Okay.
which I guess so.
Heck yeah, we're gonna beat
Okay.
this dude up.
So, you run up.
work
What does
my
your
rage.
rage look like?
I don't know. I have never... I've never encountered someone actually using rage.
Fair enough. Well, how does Greg get himself angry? And what does that look like?
I like to imagine he does that thing where frogs start breathing really, really fucking fast, and then it's just like the full croak for a second,
Amazing.
Absolutely.
where it's just the throat like speeds up, and then it's the full croak, like as it blows up. Yeah.
I love it.
Heck yeah, with you flanking, I can take sneak attack on every single turn.
Okay.
So long as I use... Oh wait, what's a finesse weapon?
Your
You give it a little pizzazz.
like your katana, I believe we reflavored like a scimitar.
Yeah, okay, I see. It says finesse. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
All of my weapons are finesse. So
Yeah.
that means, yeah, I can take extra... I can get extra damage on him every single time I go, as long as someone else is flanking him. So
Yeah.
we Gucci.
So, Tuvala, you're up.
Well, I mean, as long as we're hitting him. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move up. Well, 1 second, sorry. New character, different walking speed.
Right.
These are just weapons sitting like up on the pedestals, right? Like it doesn't look like there's any bars or anything around them.
Looking very closely, there are small protective glyphs under each of these magic items. I did not have time to fully draw out a bunch of protective glyphs, but they are there. It looks like you could grab them. It's like...
It doesn't look like a good idea.
Yeah. Plus, you would know, I believe, like, at least... Typically, magic weapons require attunement, which takes an hour or more.
Yeah.
So, you could grab it. It would just not... It would just act as a normal weapon for the fight.
How long does Wild Shape last?
I believe it's an hour.
Okay. In that case... Sorry, nervous. I think what I'd like to do is go ahead and Wild Shape. Tuvala's gonna look very nervous. Grab onto her amulet. Just, oh, I hope this works. And eyes glowing and all, I'm gonna try to transform into an owlbear.
I don't believe you're high enough level for that.
Oh, wait, can I do Death Dog? Or is it just
It's
max
whichever one you're high enough level for. I don't remember. If you look in your extras, they're there.
Okay.
So, yes, Death Dog you have to be level 1 for.
Okay.
And then the other ones, it's just under the extras tab.
Yeah.
And the number next to it is what level you have to be to transform into that.
Oh. Yeah, Death Dog will be fine then.
Cool. So you wild shape into a Death Dog. You will see as a two-headed, black matted fur, almost like... I'm trying to remember what a Death Dog really looks like, because it's something. It's lots of teeth, very hairy, very not fun to deal with. So you become a Death Dog.
Yes.
Anything else you want to do on your turn, as that was just your bonus action?
Yes. So... Sorry, does that affect movement?
Yeah, your speed becomes 40.
Cool. He's pretty freaking far across the room.
I think 40 gets you to him. But one thing, just keep in mind, as you are wild shaping, you keep your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma stats as they were.
Okay.
And actually, I think it just changed it to be that, which is pretty dope. They automatically...
Another fun fact, while you can't cast spells in your wild shape, if you have spells that have active components, they can stay up while wild shaped.
Yeah.
I
think your 40 feet of movement get you there, though, right? Yeah.
It will, and I will do that. What's funny, I was kind of looking at it, and I was like, okay, what am I gonna wind up doing with him? And I was like, oh, okay, ability actions. I can bite. So, Death Dog, use bite.
Death Dog, use bite. He is still prone, so you have advantage on the
It's
attack.
a Pokemon.
Okay, and then just roll attack.
Yeah.
That
It's a +4 to hit.
is a 15.
A 15 hits. And I believe with it being... Well, no, because he's no longer incapacitated. He's just prone. So, okay. So it's 1d6 plus 2, and then he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
1d6. I threw the d6 across the room. That's 4, so 6.
6 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. The creature becomes poisoned, or diseased, and every 24 hours, either he saves from it or his maximum hit points go down.
I did a good thing, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. And you said 6 points of damage? Just to clarify?
Yes.
Okay. That brings us back to Tara's turn.
Hey, awesome! I have
Y'all are
advantage.
bullying my guy.
He's about to hurt us. I know it's gonna happen.
All right,
I
so
would
with
too.
with
Also, going
advantage, I am going to use my katana again.
Okay.
But I also am going to use sneak attack. If I use sneak attack, does that like count as my bonus? Because it doesn't say it's a
No,
bonus action.
it's just free. If you meet the qualifications for it, then you get it.
Okay, actually, if it's free, then I'm going to use my bonus action to duel 2-weapon fighting. I'm going to advantage hit him with both my daggers and take my sneak attack.
Both your daggers? I believe
Yes.
you can use your katana and then your dagger.
They are both melee. Okay, yeah,
They are
sure.
both
we're
light
gonna do.
weapons. That is the thing.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. That is
Okay.
okay. Cool. We're gonna go katana and dagger and extra. So, do I roll advantage for each hit?
Yep.
So like, okay. So well, I rolled the same thing. So, a 9 to hit for my katana.
That misses.
Okay. Is he still restrained? Do I still get that?
He's not restrained, but you do have advantage.
Yeah, but I rolled a 9. I rolled the same thing twice.
Okay,
so
so
my
then
katana
that misses.
misses. A 20 for my dagger.
That hits. So, you roll the
9.
1d4 plus 5 plus your sneak
9
attack.
plus 2d6. 9 plus 3. 12. 12 points of damage.
12 total?
Yes, total.
Okay.
Because my katana missed.
That brings us to
You have
Lionel's
a D-
turn.
Did you add the D4 to one of your rolls?
Huh?
I was asking if you had the D4 to one of your rolls.
A d4 for what?
The blessed thing, not the blessed, the whatever thing I used earlier.
You didn't use that on me.
He did.
I used it
You
on
did?
you and Greg.
Yep.
Oh. So I get another d4?
On top of your 9,
that's
yeah.
when it-
Not the damage to the attack roll.
Yeah, the attack roll.
So you could roll it with the
Can be-
9.
Well, I rolled a
You
1,
get it
so
every
that's a
turn.
10. Did a 10 hit?
10 still misses.
Okay, so yeah, we're good.
So then now that it's Lionel's turn, he's gonna just walk up here and attempt to grab the thing that y'all came here for. And he
we
has to
should've done
roll a dexterity saving throw. Which he fails. So he takes 3. What the heck? Why did it just kick me out of the game again? 9, 18, 28, 22 points of damage. As you all kind of feel this large, it's almost like thunder in the room, but it's not thunder damage. It's force damage. As he takes 22 points of force damage from the glyph sitting under the scale, suddenly bursting and attempting to stop him. But you see him take it, and he puts it in his bag, and he goes, we got it. If this looks personal, and he's gonna back up a little bit. That brings us to Aloin's turn. So now that Aloin is not restrained or
And had
sleeping,
the shit beat out of him.
yeah, he's currently prone on the ground between 3 people. So you see, he stands up and goes, "That's enough." And you see his hair kind of starts to stand up a little bit before it almost like, you see like smoke and embers start to emanate as he puts out his hands, and you see from each hand comes out 3 like bronze chains coming from the palms of his hands in a bright orange flame, and then Tara and Greg, I need you both to make dex saves, as he
Okay.
also produces 2 copies of himself out of orange flame.
18.
That's not.
18 passes.
God damn it! I'm still looking for my modifier. Oh, it's a +3.
Not very cash money, if I do say so myself.
Tara, you take
Mine's a
2 points
16.
of damage.
An 18.
Yeah, 2 points of damage. It's half. Would you say, Greg?
Why am I missing?
16.
When was the when was the last time we did something? Because I'm missing
Great question.
4 points of damage and I have no idea why.
I have no idea. I'm sorry, Greg. What did you say you rolled?
Whenever we get
16.
in here, we took damage because the door thing did
16
damage.
passes,
That's
so you also
right.
take
Okay.
only 2 points of fire damage. As you see these like orange spectral copies of Aloin kind of pass through you, you feel this intense heat before he's going to start making some attacks. So,
I'd like to say
Tara
I haven't
is-
hit this man yet, and it's all Tara's fault.
that being said, because you did 37 points of damage to him before he split, both of his copies also are 37 below their maximum.
Ha!
So that's massive. But as both Tara and Greg are now flanked, the attacks from the copies are going to have advantage. So against
shoot.
Tara is a 15?
Huh?
15?
15 does not hit.
What's your AC?
16.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 14 for some reason. Against
16.
Greg,
Don't believe me.
a 18.
Is what an 18?
Does an 18
Is it
hit?
18?
Hit. Is it higher than your armor class or equal to?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's higher.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as you feel one of these bronze, like, they're almost like rope darts, but they're on like chains, stab into your back.
I have resistance to piercing. Does that mean anything?
You have resistance
'Cause
to
I'm
piercing
raging.
damage? Oh, yeah, so that's
It says
halved.
during-
It makes
So
half
you take
damage.
3 because you're raging. I forgot that you were raging.
Yay!
So you take 3 points of
Yay.
damage, and then you see the central Aloin is going to attempt to attack the owl, and that is a 24 to hit,
What did dog
That's
do?
gonna hit.
and that is going to be 7 points of piercing damage. And you feel both Greg and Tavala feel these like chains kind of hit them, and you feel the darts pull, as these are not like a smooth in and out type of dart; they are barbed. So they're
Not a
sticking.
fan.
With that being said, that is the end of Aloin's turn. Stella, you're up.
Greg is
Alright.
not a fan.
First and foremost, with my bonus action, I will slap him with my spiritual weapon, which was a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Yeehaw,
Wonderful.
I
That means
suppose.
9 damage right there.
9 damage.
9 damage. 9 damage. Next and foremost, I've been debating whether I should cast Bless and give everyone another +4, or if I should cast Command. And I am a man who likes risk, so I will cast Command again.
Okay. What are you commanding him to do?
I'm going to say sleep again. No, he
Uh,
fails.
He
Fucking
did.
knock him
What kind of
out.
save is it?
Wisdom, I think.
He rolled a 21,
Yeah, no,
Dumb.
that's a pass.
so that passes.
That's a pass.
You do still have movement.
I'm going to stay here.
Okay. That's gonna make it Greg's turn. Greg, you are currently flanked.
This one's the furthest away from everyone. So I'm gonna rub my war pick on myself and go to town.
Okay.
Didn't
Which
like
one
that.
you attacking?
This one, because he looks lonely, and I
Okay.
can fix that.
Okay.
You should aim. Go for the center.
For the
the
one
fuck
that's
is
the
my-
actual person.
What's 17 plus 7?
24.
24.
Yeah, that
Do
hits.
I hit DM?
Yes. You hit
Alright,
DM,
thank you.
yes.
Thank you. I'll be there soon. 1d4 plus 5. I can't do math.
Math. Wait, your war pick does 1d8.
Does it?
Yep, your sickle does 1d4.
Oh, I read the wrong one. I have to roll again. Plus
I
5.
already bought something. His blood.
I can't fucking count. Does that count as a strength? Does that count as melee?
Yeah, so you get a +2.
Ooh. So, oh fuck, I can't even count. 7 plus 5,
So 12
Plus
plus
2.
2, so 14?
14.
14 points of damage to the lonely one.
Yeah.
Wait, and how much of that? Did you roll poison on that, or is that just the
I
piercing?
did not. I forgot to roll poison.
It's fine, as the being made of fire is immune to poison.
Oh, cool.
And
Yeah.
you swing through, and you can actually feel like some resistance, even though you're just swinging at what basically looks like a flame. You do feel some resistance, like you're actually hitting something, but you get a feeling
marshmallow.
hitting the like ethereal flame thing is not as effective as hitting the dude made of flesh.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgot which one was the real one, so I went for the one
The
that
one in the
was lonely.
center is the real one. I wonder, I'll mark these with a little red dot to show you that these are the copies.
You said you couldn't do protective glyphs, so I'm taking care of those for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Is that all you're doing on your turn?
I believe so.
Cool.
'Cause I think
Tavala.
that's pretty much what I've got.
Babe.
I suppose I'll get up to him and cast Bite again.
You're gonna cast...
Cast bite.
I cast Bite. You are in the wall now.
Yes.
You are going to the back rooms.
Oh no. Oh no. He's clipped, my friend.
Oh shit.
Back rooms campaign, here we come.
Backrooms campaign, here we come. Does a... I do +4 to my total to hit, right?
Yes.
Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Nice. Where's my D4? Wasn't I supposed? And I was supposed to add +2, so that 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage. Okay. Okay. And anything else you want to do on your turn?
It's more than 5 feet away. Provokes a opportunity attack, correct?
It's out of melee range. So most creatures it's 5 foot, but if something has a range of longer than that, then it's more than that.
kind of want to just step back behind the pillar. Well,
Stepping behind the pillar would give you half cover, which gives you a +2 to your AC.
which I like the idea of because I feel like he's coming for me next. Yeah,
Okay.
So we're gonna do that.
Okay, he will get an
And-
attack of opportunity against you.
well.
And
He's gonna miss.
a 22 hits.
He did not miss.
So you take another 7 points of piercing damage. And then how far away are you? Okay. As you feel a second one of these chain and barb, like darts, like pulling into your. I'll say one is in each shoulder as you're kind of pulling away. Okay. Also, please try to keep track of how many barbs you have in you. And if that ends your turn, Tara, you're up.
Okay, cool. Do I still have the little +4 bless thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're going to pull the same advantage stuff that I did last time. Katana, then dagger, plus my sneak attack.
I will say, typically with because flanking rules are kind of weird, how I usually run it is if you are being flanked, you cannot flank. So you wouldn't have advantage, but you would still get sneak attack on the middle guy.
Flanking, I feel like that should count.
Yeah, but you're also... I don't know. I'll say it's up to y'all whether or not you want to implement this rule. Just keep in mind that whatever the rule is for you guys, it will also be the rule for the enemies. I like the rule of if you're being flanked, you can't benefit from flanking, but it's up to y'all.
What do y'all think?
I mean, fair
I don't
enough.
care
If
either
you're
way.
being flanked, you can't really flank.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
you
so-
still get sneak attack on the middle guy because he is currently in melee range of an ally of yours, so
Yeah, I still
they
get
are
sneak attack.
engaged.
So
you still
I'm
get sneak
going
attack.
for obviously middle homeboy. Okay, so let's
Boy.
go with my katana. 24 hits. I don't even need
Yep.
the little thing, and I had aura advantage. For damage, we're doing a 7 dagger. 12 plus 13 hit.
A 13 misses.
Okay, so 12 damage plus 9 damage in total for I can't do math. Is that a 21? 21 damage in total.
Okay.
Is he dead yet?
No.
Darn.
Dang it.
How could you say that?
So if that ends your turn, that will make it Lionel's turn, and you see he kind of steps up
Fucking
after
up,
putting the golden dragon scale in his bag. He walks up, and you see he kind of like he grabs one of his daggers from a sheath on his thigh. And he kind of rolls up his sleeve a little bit, and you see these tattoos that you had seen once before at the party, but you see as he kind of approaches, he looks to Tara, Greg. Well, let me see. What is it? What is the name of it? I know the name of it.
Your mom.
Guys, I totally know this thing. I don't need to look anything up.
Trust me, bro.
It's... okay, whatever. He'll cast a different spell using the arcane tattoos scrawling up his arm. You see as he is walking up, he is going to cast Bane on the 3 guys before he's going to step here to flank with Greg. Bane is going
Team
to
Greg.
be these 3. Pass.
And he's going to say that I'm
Pass.
the Golden Oak's Reckoning, right?
Pass, I think. Let me make sure what kind of save is Bane. Charisma saves. Okay, so yeah, they all three pass as I rolled the bare minimum to do so. But after that, he is going to bonus action. Or, I'm sorry, no. Invoking his tattoo is a bonus action. He's then going to action stab with a dagger, which he has advantage on against the flame guy. Which that hits. So that is 11, 13. Okay, so this flame guy takes about another 9 points of damage. So that's going to be that much. Yep. And then it's going to be Aluin's turn. At the start of Aluin's turn, to Vala and Greg, you feel the barbs that are currently implanted into your chest and shoulders heat up rapidly.
That's no good.
So, as there is one in Greg, you take an extra 2 points of fire damage. And then to Vala, as there's 2 in you, you take 8 points of fire damage.
Yeesh.
Then the one on the left is gonna attack Terra with a 20 to hit. You take 6 points of piercing damage as one hits you. The one in the middle is going to... Let's see. Where is he gonna go? The one in the middle, he has 1 in Greg, 2 in Tavala, so he's kind of binded up. So the one on the left is going to make a second attack at Terra, because it's easier for him, but that misses awfully. And then the third one is going to make an attack at Lionel, which actually hits. Wow, okay. And Lionel takes 7 points of piercing damage. And then that is going to end their turn. Stella, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna move forward to here.
Okay.
I once more will make a little pokey stab with my spiritual weapon towards Sintherman, which would come to an attack with a 20.
That hits.
I
That
just
is a
found a
hit.
celery seed in my
That comes out as 9 damage.
Another 9 points of damage.
Then I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on him.
Toll the Dead. What kind of save is that? Is that con?
It is a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. Is that one target or does that hit all 3 of them?
I believe it's only going to be the one man.
A 13?
13 is my wisdom save.
Okay, so he passes.
Yes.
And is that half damage or is that no damage for that?
I believe it's no damage.
Okay. You see, the center guy is looking pretty rough. You see, he's like, his eyes darting back and forth. He's trying to figure out what to do. He's definitely in a tight spot. But Stella, is there anything else that you would like to do?
The last will be all.
That's it? Okay. Greg, you're up. Greg throws up.
Yeah. Greg, like, found a piece of celery seed in their tea and bit into it, not knowing what it was, and so my whole mouth was suddenly celery. And so I went to get water.
You mean Greg's mouth?
Greg's mouth, for
Yeah.
sure. I'm probably gonna do the same thing I did last time, but this time in the correct direction. So rub the poison and fucking war pick him. So let's go roll a dice.
Die.
I didn't ask. 8 plus 7, 15?
15 just hits.
Hell yeah. Then I need to roll a d8 because I'm learning.
Learning has occurred.
Oh yeah. So 6 plus 5 plus 2, 11, 13, and then 2d4 for poison. I said 13, someone remember that? Because I will not.
You can just give me the poison number separately. I can just add them different.
Whoa, whoa, double 4s, baby! Hell yeah.
So another 8?
Screenshotting this shit. Yeah, I'm screenshotting this because I'll never get this again. How the fuck do you screenshot?
You swing with your war pick. You hit him like right in the thigh, right where the big ol' artery is. You can tell that poison's having an effect. Between you and the death dog disease, he's not having a fun time.
He thought he was gonna make a sale when suddenly he has every plague known to, like, existence.
But if that's all that you're doing, that brings us back to the death dog's turn.
I'm definitely gonna go ahead and dispel. Is that an action to dispel my bestial form?
I don't remember.
Because I know I'm not stuck there for 2 hours, but it wasn't very clear.
No. It's a bonus action if you drop early.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do that. I would love to save this for somebody else, but I'm currently at 8. No, I'm currently at 5. So I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
I'm getting more water.
I'm just gonna do it at first level.
Now, okay.
Oh.
The damage that you take while in wild shape is damage to the wild shape form, not to you.
Okay, so when I got out, I wouldn't have that.
When
like,
you drop, okay. So like if you went from 27 down to 5, that means you took 22 points of damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much health does a death dog have? 39. So that means that you would be at there's another hit point tracker in the death dog stat block. So while you're wild shaped, you need to use that one. So if you took 22 points of damage, you would be at 17 points in the death dog and 27 hit points in your normal form. And then, like, if you die as a death dog, you just revert back, and then any damage that was extra, then you actually take.
Okay. So I'd still be at 27. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, like, for example, if you have 17 as a death dog, and I hit you for 20, then you just revert back to your Owlin form, and you take 3 points of damage, and that's it.
Okay. Gotcha. In that case, I can't do that. You're all gonna hurt yourselves on it.
Trust me.
Okay, I think I'd like to walk up to him and use Flame Blade then, in that case.
Okay. Just for the sake of it, as Wild Shape is kind of like transmutative, go ahead and roll a d6 for me, or roll a d4 for me. On a 1 and a 2, the 2 darts stay in you. On a 3, one of them comes out. On a 4, both of them come out.
It's
as a part of your... It's a 4? Okay,
Yes.
so you hear the two bronze darts and chains hit the ground as you are
Okay,
currently
okay.
free from them.
Okay, and then I'm gonna walk up to him. Flame blade, and I have a
Okay.
+5 to that. What do you mean I rolled a 2? It's a 7.
That misses.
Of course, it misses. Why wouldn't it miss? I can still hit him with my stick, can't I?
I don't think you can do that as a bonus action.
Yeah,
I'm
because the
not
spell.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because you use your bonus action to do the thing. Oh, Flame Blade is
Yeah.
also a bonus action.
Dang it.
Is it strictly bonus?
Yeah, bonus. Okay, so Flame Blade, it's a bonus action to summon it, and then you use an action to make an attack. So you have. Okay, so instead of Flame Blade, you have an action. What would you like to do?
Instead of flame blade. Yes. Shillelagh. Kidding.
Still don't know. What
Isn't that
means.
also a bonus action?
It is that was the joke. It's a
Oh.
bonus action too. Yeah. Okay.
Chill
Yeah.
out.
No, I want to hit him with the. I want to hit him with my stick.
Okay, roll to hit with your stick.
Bonk him good.
You have a plus
Oh,
one.
hit with the stick. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Come on.
I think it's
14.
very funny. You try to
14
cast
misses.
something, it doesn't work. You scramble
14
for a
misses.
second. You go to hit him with your stick. It flies past him.
I haven't
Um,
cast.
Okay,
Maybe I
that
get
was
so
your
much.
action, your bonus action, and your movement. So that brings us to Tara's turn.
Dang it.
Well, I had plans,
Nice,
but then my lovely Tavala walked closer. So we're gonna do the same thing we've been doing. Bonus action to use 2-weapon fighting plus sneak attack on middle dude because who else? So katana. Do I still have bless?
Yes.
Okay, well I don't need it for the katana because the 24 hits. I'm gonna go ahead and do my hit for dagger so I can just roll all the damage at one time.
Okay.
19 also hits.
Yep.
So we're gonna go with that.
Do
So
keep in
6.
mind you only get your sneak attack once. You don't get it for both attacks.
Correct.
Okay.
I just add it
Yeah.
once. Like, okay, yeah. 6
I just
plus
wanted to make sure.
7 plus 10 is 17 plus 6 is 23?
23 points of damage?
Did I do my math right?
I don't know.
What is 17 plus 6? 23.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah.
23. Yeah, 23 points of
Okay.
damage.
So you swing with your katana, then with your dagger, and you strike true twice. And you see as his elvish form kind of crumples a bit, and he falls, and where he falls, you see just a orange flame consume his body in mere seconds, before wait. Okay. Before the flaming copy of him, he suddenly like steps into it as his body laying on the ground between Stella and Greg became the flame copy when he died, and they swapped places.
Wow.
But now you don't have to deal with a copy, and
I call shenanigans.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he can't do it again. So it's just gonna get easier and easier.
Better
Okay,
not.
stonks.
So his body died, and okay, so his original body died, and then the flame copy of him materialized into a second body. And this one is not as strong as the original, and he does not have all of his abilities. And he's
Okay.
already hurt. So
Which one's the real one?
Yeah.
the
Hit
one
him.
without the red dot. I rolled to see which one it
Oh,
became,
okay.
and I rolled that one.
No need for justifications, my friend.
He will be dead either way.
That is very true. Y'all are wiping the floor with him.
Thank God.
Yeah, we are.
Well, when I'm told
Plus,
kill them,
they're already
First,
down a
let's
bunch of
do it.
health because of, you know, the starting.
Yeah, they're already down 37 health. So,
Let's look at him.
and then the other one is down even more than that.
all right, Lionel, I need you
Oh,
to
also,
pull
you
your weight
took him out
around
the
here.
turn order by accident, Mides.
I did what?
You took him out of the turn order by accident because that token was his turn order token.
Ah, crap! I did, didn't I?
You fool.
Well, he rolled a 16 because. Wait, when did he go?
He was in between me and the person in front of me.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
he
I
was
will add this one as a turn, and
Somewhere
put
between
it
10 and
as
15,
I think it
doesn't
was like a
really matter.
13. Okay,
Yeah.
so Lionel's up. He's gonna go ahead and attack with a dagger, and as he's flanking now, he gets advantage, and that hits with a nat 20, of course. So that's gonna be 2 plus. Okay, so 6, 7. 13 plus dex. So this one takes another 18 reduced to 9 points of damage. So, it's looking rough. You see the second copy is kind of almost barely aflame at this point. It's kind of like almost like sputtering out as it tries to stand its ground. And that brings us to Aelowyn's turn. Oh, Greg. No, Greg still has one because it was the copy that had gotten Greg.
But indeed.
You all hear as he kind of mutters under his breath after having just died and come back. You kind of hear him whisper under his breath. He just says, my lord, please help, before he's going to attack Terra twice.
Warlock.
Me twice.
Hits once, because you're the one next to him. So you take...
Oh, how is he attacking me twice?
Because he's gotten 3 attacks every turn so far. So that is 8 points of piercing damage, if I'm doing my math right. And you get 1 stuck in you. The other one misses. It kind of clangs off of the stone wall. And then the third one, the copy, is going to move. It's just kind of booking it. With that being said, both Greg and
Lionel.
Yeah, and Lionel both get an attack of opportunity. Greg, if you would like to make an attack of opportunity.
Can I war pick him?
Yep.
Yeah, do I need to roll to see if...
Yeah,
I'm
you need to
assuming
roll
so.
to hit.
I was making sure. I usually don't get off. 19!
That hits,
Plus
roll
7,
damage.
in case that matters.
A 26 definitely hits.
Alright. It's D8 time, baby. Alright, the 4 could have been better. Plus 5 is 9. And then the plus 2 for rage still?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You do
also...
still be angry.
Yeah, do I need to count the poison again?
No, since you know that the fire one is immune to poison. But with
Oh,
that
so
being
that's
said,
right.
both you and Lionel swing out, and you see Lionel, digs his dagger through the fire, and you come down with a war pick right through its, fiery back, and it just spatters into ashes across the floor. And it's
Hell yeah.
dead. I'm only keeping it on the screen because that is the turn tracker.
Fair enough.
So you're down just to the 1.
You know there's a marker to show they're dead.
Yeah, but I can also just put them down here in the back rooms.
Alright.
Banish them.
And before Aelowyn
Put them
ends
in the
his
fucking
turn,
Shadow Realm.
he's going to attempt to flee
Howard.
He will fail.
He gets to here, I believe, because Misty Step is 30 feet.
One of you magic bitches
Yep,
better
30
curse
feet.
him.
I ain't got it.
Cool. Stella, you're up.
I'm up.
Yep.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Do him in, do him in, do him
Come
in, do
on.
him in.
I'm gonna
Kill
go up to
him.
him. I'm gonna put a hand on him, and I'm going to cast. What is it called?
To be honest, guys,
Inflict wounds.
Inflict
I
wounds.
may or may not need to be
Yeah,
the one
it's
who runs
20 to
in the
hit.
last.
And I'm upcasting it to 2nd level.
Okay. Roll to hit.
The roll to hit was a 20.
That most definitely hits. Roll your damage.
25 damage.
25 necrotic damage.
Fuck him up.
How much is that?
Heck yeah, please.
sounds
But I
like
will be completely
25.
honest. I
doing
don't
math.
actually completely know how these rules go. I may need to be the one that runs the last, that hits the
No,
last
no,
one.
you're fine, Tara.
Okay, cool. We good. Okay, we good.
So,
Take him down.
Stella,
Good,
how would you
because
like
Greg's
him
turn
to
is
die?
Yeah! Violence! Just kidding.
Fuck him up.
Silence.
I go up and I stick my hand on his back, and you see as going from there his flesh just begins to crumble away as he wasted necrotic damage.
Dang.
Mad crater in his
That
back.
did not fade at all like I wanted it to.
I have a question.
Yes.
If he crumbles, does he seep into you?
Ew, gross.
Are you like
So,
No.
the body falls, begins to crumble with necrotic energy before you see a bright orange flame kind of consume any crumblings that are left. Before you see just not even like 30 seconds later, it doesn't take long for the fire to burn what was left of him. Before you see left on the ground, only one thing remains, and it is a small brass necklace. It's like a...
I will gladly pick
It's
that up.
definitely a brass chain and a little symbol on it. A symbol that I don't believe any of you would recognize.
I have a question.
Yep.
Are there still protective glyphs on all the shit he was selling? Or did that die with
Yes.
him?
They are there.
Anyone know Dispel Magic?
Greg
Though...
wanted a paycheck.
Anyone know Dispel Magic?
Go
Sadly,
shopping, my
no.
friends.
I mean,
Okay. I'm
Didn't-
gonna go after what's on this one.
The only
I
spell
am-
Greg knows is whack.
gonna
do you
go-
show everyone the necklace, or are you just keeping it secret?
I'm thinking about it. For now, I'm not. I'm going to grab this though.
You're grabbing this?
I'm going right
Yeah.
here to look
You're-
at whatever
You're
this
looking
is.
at that.
Actually, I'm looking at this.
For the fun of it, I would like each of you to pick one.
this one.
Okay.
Actually, I want to look at this. Actually, I can't decide.
Look, to be fair,
I
want the
can't
stick.
see.
the ones I'm very curious about are these three.
I'm curious.
Greg,
how-
which one do you want to go look at?
We're gonna look at this one.
Well, I can't see half of them.
Why not?
There's one
You want the
here, there's
armor
one
plate?
here.
Greg.
Because
Bef-
Stella was measuring things.
Oh.
You
Greg,
want the iron?
Come
Look, you
stand
want
where I am right now. I'll check out the little ring
Sword.
one, and you get back to where you were, Kara.
Okay.
Sword.
Okay. Look, we got the. These are the magic items. We got the
Oh, okay.
chest rod. We got the chest plate.
Chest
We got the
rod?
fire sword. Yeah, chest rod, like CHESS, chest.
Chest rod.
Chest.
Chest
Chest
plate.
rod.
Yes,
Chest
because it
sword.
has the
Right.
little knight on the top.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Flame sword.
Okay. So,
Magic missile
are y'all
wand.
grabbing them?
Ring of
I will do
Uranus.
my best.
I'm grabbing.
I'm
I'll
grabbing.
grab.
I want sword.
Okay, anyone who is grabbing, I need a dexterity saving throw.
We all collectively
Motherfucker.
went, yeah.
12.
It ended and everyone scrambled. What is mine?
Do I have any private calls, by the way?
No.
That's sick.
That'll be
No?
A
6.
6 fails. A 16 passes.
Whoa!
Or
Sword!
A 4 passes.
12.
passes.
4?
Hot dang.
Wait,
12.
I'm sorry. I meant 12 passes. 16
Yeah.
passes, 4 fails, and
The
then
6 fails, the 4 passes because I
Yes.
said so.
I like
Yeah.
the other one better.
it's the one where you have to roll
Gotcha.
low, you know? So
Hey,
anyone...
I-
I know, give me a sec. Okay, so 6...
Excuse me. I changed my mind.
Give us
So,
some damage, man.
whoever fails takes 18 points of force damage.
It's dumb.
Alright.
Ouch!
Anyone who passes takes 9.
Damn!
Unless you have evasion, but I don't think y'all are high enough level for evasion. I think that's a
Alright.
7th level feature.
Wait, what kind
I-
of damage is it?
Force damage.
Force, which means you're
Okay.
definitely not gonna have resistance.
Yeah, no, nothing has resistance to force
I-
damage, pretty much.
After I grab it, I'd like to go grab the chest plate too.
Playing D&D! 1 second.
Oh, you're gonna go
fellas,
grab the
rest-
chest plate too?
Yes.
Fellas!
Because, like, I
Do it
know
again.
someone else will want it. I don't want it.
Okay,
but I also
roll
don't
a
want them
dex
getting-
save.
Boys, my raccoon
a
import
horrible
just
idea.
arrived. I'll be back.
Your raccoon what?
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 21.
That
What'd they say?
passes, so you roll
Come see her.
9 points, I think it was, of force damage.
9?
Yep.
Okay. That brings me to 5 HP. I was at-
Wonderful.
I was
So-
at 34, but we're trying to grab these stupid things. that's
Tara, you
Yeah.
can add to your inventory a ring of evasion.
Cool.
Would
Stella,
that be useful for...
Stella, you can add a wand of magic missile and elven chain.
all. Anyone want the chain?
I can't wear it.
Tara,
Yeah.
wait, no, not
I
Tara.
need it.
Tavala, you can add an immovable rod to your inventory.
Oh, cool, I got it.
And then Greg, I think, went AFK, but that is a flame tongue,
Oh, nice.
which is
Ring
the
of
longsword
Evasion?
variant. Yeah, Ring of Evasion.
Blue.
Let me double check.
Where'd it go?
Dude, that was the easiest
It is
item add
rare.
the site's ever let me do.
Okay, it says Ring of Evasion. The ring has 3 charges and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. When you fail a dex saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to expend one of its charges to succeed on that saving throw instead.
Keep clicking on here. But it's not adding to my inventory. Like, I don't know what's going on. Ring.
I'm gonna go look at Tara's sheet and it's gonna have like 7 rings of evasion on it.
One for each finger.
Do you want me to add it to your inventory?
I did it.
Okay, wonderful. And then I'll go ahead and add
Are you
the
putting...
weapon to
Oh, wait,
Greg.
no. I meant to add it to... backpack. And now, how do I pick it out of my equipment?
You click on it and then you click the move button.
Oh, there's a move button.
Yes. Stella's back.
Are you giving away the armor? Am I the only one that can wear the armor?
No, anyone can wear the armor.
Kavala said that she can't.
Oh, yeah, Tavala can't, but everyone else can.
Okay.
I forgot that was a thing.
I mean, never mind. Ooh.
I mean, it's not something that I typically enforce, but if it's something that you think is good for your character, then sure.
I am muted. I was saying that technically I cannot because I get the armor from unarmored thing, and I do not.
I mean,
wish to get
yeah,
armor from
you
the things that are not
technically
armored.
can. It's just it wouldn't be a good
I
idea
am
for you to.
I'm capable of doing it. It would be bad for me.
Okay,
So
so
yes,
then I guess the
I am in
armor's
fact trying to
between-
give the armor away to someone else,
Okay,
and I
so
would not
Greg
put it in my
and I.
inventory yet because I wanted to know.
Greg also
anyone
has
else wanted it.
unarmored defense, so
Okay,
they're
so
probably
we-
not gonna want it.
Also, what kind of armor was it again? You said elven something.
It's Elven Chain.
Okay, I'll take
Elven
it. then.
chain. So it's
How do I add it? Do I put in Elven chain?
Here, let me look
There
to
it
make
is.
sure that it's the right one. Yeah, Elven Chain, medium armor chain shirt.
Wait, I thought my AC would go up if I put it on.
Did it not?
No,
what was your AC before?
16.
What is it now?
16.
Did you put it on or just put it in your inventory?
I put it on. It says AC14 on it. Like the Elven chain, 20 pounds, AC14. What does that mean?
Oh, it's because it's medium armor. Okay. So what's happening is your leather armor gives you 11 plus your dex, which puts you at 16. Medium armor has a maximum dex bonus of 2, so it's giving you 14 plus 2, which is also 16. You can overcome that by getting the medium armor master feat, which would give you a +3, and it would put you at 17.
Not necessarily worth in my book.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Honestly, this was the one that I didn't really think about. Oh, I wonder if this will be useful to this specific party. I was like, oh, Elven Chain. It's a common magic item, like, they'll find a use for it. Not thinking about the fact that half of you don't wear armor and the other half can't use it. That's my dad. You could sell it.
We're gonna sell
Or,
it.
you know, find the original owner, but...
Yeah.
We're gonna put it in my backpack. I put it in my backpack, Stella, so
The
don't
return
worry.
of Greg.
Alright.
Greg, you're back. I added a flame tongue to
I'm
your
sorry, it was
inventory.
what?
What was the ring again?
The
Sword,
ring.
not an actual flaming tongue.
The ring was a ring of evasion.
Gotcha. Anyone with the magic missile wand?
I mean, I can use magic missile? Yeah.
I don't think
Well,
you
I'll
have
do
to use the wand.
Do what?
Do you have
You
to
don't have anyone
know
speak
it?
for a second.
You do not. That's not how they.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Staff piece thingy.
What?
The staff thingy. What was that?
This
My
one?
immovable rod?
Yeah.
Immovable
Yeah, it's an
rod.
immovable rod.
You're
So
gonna
it's
hate us
Ring
later
of
in this game,
Evasion,
is what that means.
Wand of Magic Missile, Flame Tongue, Elven Chain, Immovable Rod, and then this one had the gold dragon scale necklace, which
So, Tara,
Lionel took.
Yeah.
if I put the rod here and then I say the thing and I let it go, you can't move it now.
So, meow meow.
What?
Meow meow.
You know, I remember a story of
What?
where a party killed someone with that by accident.
What,
You
going
didn't-
on like a
Yeah.
flying ship and then clicking immovable
well,
rod and then it tears
they-
the ship
they-
in half?
Not exactly.
Yeah.
They had a
I'm
friend
gonna kill people with it on
and
purpose.
who was being a
Yeah.
pain. So they stuck him in bed, right? And they put the rod on him so he couldn't get up. And they're like, "We'll be back in a minute." They forgot about him and went to take off in a flying ship. And the ship wouldn't go anywhere. And they're like, "Why doesn't that?" And they came back and rod.
Oh,
Mm.
oh.
I'm not jealous of that man, no.
Oh, confused. I don't need private calls.
No.
Fine.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, who is someone else taking the magic rod?
My rod.
Wand of magic missile. You take it.
Yeah, I can
You
take it.
understand? He's like, okay, you can have it then. Wand of magic missiles.
Why don't you want your wand of magic missiles?
Stella's like, I don't need magic items. I am magic.
Oh, I don't see myself using it, so I'm not gonna.
I mean,
take
that's
it
fair.
unless someone else wants it.
I have an affinity for
So-
sticks.
Affinity for sticks. Oh Lord, of all the things.
Are
to
we
hear.
ending early tonight, or are we on to the next adventure?
Jesus. Oh, the mask.
Well, I was
Say
mostly
it's
letting y'all figure out who's gonna get what magic item before I spoke again. And also, I'm waiting to see if Stella decides to show you all the necklace.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Stella's currently the only one that knows it exists, but I'm talking about it above table because I already spoke about it.
Yeah.
And I will say, Stella,
Here's-
looking at it, it does look, or actually, what languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, and Orcish.
Okay, so you don't recognize the symbol.
Where's my new tongue supposed to be?
It's in your inventory. You may have to refresh your page.
Yeah, that might do it. I just want to make sure because, oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
pretty
know
much the
I'm,
same
like-
damage as your war pick, but it does 2d6 fire instead of 2d4 poison.
Can I poison that?
No, because the longsword does slashing. That's the only thing. But if you know something's
Okay.
better against, like, if you're gonna fight something that's resistant to fire, then you can use your war pick and do poison and vice versa.
Right.
So I figured it wasn't a bad thing anyway.
I couldn't remember if it was just piercing or if it was piercing and slashing.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's just piercing.
It is, I double checked. How fucking funny would that be though? A poisoned flaming sword.
Yeah, that's specifically why I didn't give you one that was piercing.
But it'd be
Because
so
one
cool.
attack that does 1d8 plus 5 plus 2d6 plus 2d4 is ridiculous.
But it'd be so cool for just
I-
me
as
specifically and no
inspiration.
one else.
You know what? I'll make you an offer. I'll let you do it, but every time you put poison on it, you take 2d6 fire damage. Because you're rubbing a flaming
That's-
sword on your leg.
That sounds fair. Honestly.
You want
I'll
that?
keep that in mind. I'll keep it in mind. We're
Okay.
gonna hit a point, and I'm gonna go, this'll totally be worth it, guys.
Oh,
Trust
wait.
me."
Okay, so if it turns into a scimitar, which would let you get the piercing damage, I think the damage goes down. It turns into 1d6 instead of 1d8.
I mean,
I'm
it's still
still
2d4,
willing.
so that's still an up in the
Okay.
damage total if you use the poison.
Here, I'll take it out of your inventory and give you the new one. So it'll
No,
technically...
like, I'm fine with the sword.
Wait,
As
with the
is.
longsword or the scimitar?
I'm fine with the longsword as it is.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how
Fine.
big is that?
It's fairly large for you, but it's not unwieldy. It's not a large. It's not a. It's not a heavy weapon, so you're still able
Yeah.
to use it without any issues.
Okay, I just suddenly remembered I'm 2.5 feet tall and thought I'd ask.
You know, it's like 2 feet. Like, if you're not careful, it'll scrape the ground, but it's not too big for you to use.
Yeah.
Well, let's just get heading back then.
Okay, Stella.
Okay.
Goal was to take down.
I clicked a button.
We were to get the amulet, and if we could stop the black market trading, it would have been preferred.
This is probably not the best way to have gone about that, but
Well, we stole all of the things that they're gonna. Well, no, there's other warehouses. Do we just go to all the warehouses?
Well,
and get all
okay,
of-
so the 4 warehouses were the shipping companies.
Yeah.
Oh.
This
We
was
do
a
probably-
suspicious one that was most likely used for the black market trade.
well,
So now the thing is-
definitely used for the bulk market trade.
I
We
mean,
can't
yeah,
even
but-
go to the like shipping company and be like, hey, we found someone who was dirty because we don't know who's dirty and not.
Yes.
Hey, we found someone who's dirty. Oh, should we alert the authorities? No need. We already killed him.
We are the
Well,
authorities.
that's how you get people sent after you.
Midas, I have an important question.
Yeah.
Do I know the special word to turn the sword into fire?
You learn it as a part of attuning to it.
Is there an official word, or do you get to
No.
give me something silly to say?
You can come up with the word. I don't care.
That is the
Okay.
best choice, but also the worst choice you could have made right there, Max.
Yep.
Not gonna be a good
No, it's
word.
great. Don't even worry about
It's a bad word.
It's
I
gonna be
know it
something
already.
it. It's
I feel
gonna
like
be
it,
a bad
it-
word.
I feel like it's gonna be a bad word in a different language.
Stuff on.
Oh, fine.
Oh,
You
it's a
already-
map.
Do you already have a word in mind, or no? That's the question.
I have so many words in mind. Give
Oh,
me your
no.
suggestions.
My
Frog.
suggestions are dangerous, and I will keep them to myself.
Tell me
Frog.
your suggestions.
Do we want to head back to the guild, or do we want to explore? Or
Are we supposed to do more?
No, I think that was
Okay.
all we were supposed to do.
Lionel had to get amulet. Lionel got
I am-
amulet.
I am in vote of head back,
All right, let's head back.
especially because I don't want nothing more dangerous to come after us.
That is true.
Yeah, I
we
should
should probably go
probably
rest.
rest.
Jinx.
Okay. So, I assume that you all spend one more night in the hotel that you've been given, considering it is midnight. But you begin your journey back on the following day. Again, it'll take, I think it was 3 days or 2.5 days, although you have a much more leisurely pace now that you've, beaten the bad guy and there's less of a rush. If there's any conversations to be had, any questions or answers for Lionel, his ears are open as he steers the wagon.
Wagon.
Just so, Stell, you really have no clue how your name wound up on that letter?
I do not. I'd say
Lionel,
it's a
would you
fortunate
have any idea?
coincidence.
I'm sorry, wait, what'd you say?
Would you have any idea why they were looking for a Stella and why it almost seemed like that guy recognized our Stella?
Well, he probably recognized it because we went in and, met him. As far as the name, I mean, there could be another Stella, there could be, some enchantments on the paper, that the name showed up later. I'm not really sure.
Well, enough beating around the bush. Tara, you have a little bit of explaining to do.
Yeah, why did we just kill someone? Quick question.
He's the bad guy. We're the good guys. That's what you do.
What made
Oh.
him bad?
It is not a convincing argument.
Don't make me do this, please.
Don't make
Just
you do
tell me
it.
the truth.
I don't know. I just got a sick feeling in my stomach that said we really had to kill him.
Is
Feelings
this the
are
same
stupid.
sick? Is this the same sick feeling that randomly conjured a very large amount of gold?
Sick feelings don't conjure money.
I had the same idea.
You had
Why
the
do
same.
they conjure murder?
Wait, you had the same idea. What do you mean?
I don't trust you whatsoever. That was my point. Yeah, sick feelings don't conjure random amounts of money, and they don't randomly make you try to murder someone.
Well, they do when you just really don't feel right about someone. And I was right. He was a big scary guy with big scary flame henchmen.
I vote that if Tara keeps lying, I get to try the new sword.
Everyone has their
Yeah,
has their
Zavala's
secrets. You shouldn't
gonna
try.
go ahead and back up.
I
Were this a Fallout game, you would see a little, in parentheses, Tuvala disliked that over my face.
Tuvala will remember this.
The party will remember.
Greg will remember this.
A little butterfly loading logo in the corner. Yeah. This action will have consequences. Okay. Yeah, we can have a quiet ride back if there's nothing else.
Greg wants to know and we'll keep pestering.
So Greg continues to pester for like 2
I
days.
will try to convince Greg
Literally
to not
2
be
days straight,
pestering.
yeah. As he's climbing into his pot for the night, you hear the bubbles come up as he continues talking as he sinks underwater.
Greg, just go to sleep.
Tell the truth.
The truth is, I don't know. I just got a bad feeling about it.
Fight, Greg.
I'm not gonna fight you,
No,
Greg.
no.
Defend your honor.
My honor doesn't need to be defended.
That's because you have none. Earn some.
Cast command
hurt
on
my
Greg.
feelings.
You killed a
And
man.
we're gonna tell you to sleep again.
Technically, Greg, you killed the man.
Technically, Stella killed the man because Tara did stuff.
Can we please
Hey,
drop
okay,
it?
next time I won't tell you to kill the guy.
Greg's friend list grows smaller.
That hurt my feelings, Greg.
It hurt my feelings when you lied to me. And he just goes back into the pot.
Anyways,
You're gonna have to fish me out.
Anyway.
are we back yet?
Are we there yet?
No,
Are
you
we
see,
there
we're
yet?
role-playing the awkward silence of Lionel having to listen to all of your arguments, just sitting at the front.
No, I don't want Lionel to listen to the awkwardness.
Too bad,
There
he
when you
does.
suggested we kill a man. Why can't he be there now?
You know.
He just kind of
can talk
speaks
about-
up halfway through, or like at the end of the argument after, you know, a few minutes of silence, he goes, I mean, I've killed people for less.
It doesn't count. He's cute.
There's no winning with this one.
Pretty elf privileges.
Pretty elf
Directing that
privileges.
statement at Lionel.
I'm just an elf with horns.
I said pretty elf privileges.
Yo, I'm gonna sit on the lid
It's
of the
just
pot.
Greg still being grumpy, and so he insults every
Greg,
chance
shut up.
given.
You got a flaming sword.
Gosh.
So, on the first night of the journey, you see Lionel pulls off the side of the road, and you kind of, you know, make a small camp out the back of your wagon like you did on the way to Sealamont. You see he kind of like walks away for a bit, and you see a tattoo that almost like crawls up the side of his neck kind of flash for a minute. He's maybe 30 feet away. And he comes back with a little bit of a concerned look on his face, but nothing major.
We did see the flash, you said.
Yeah, you saw like it's less of like a flash, like it's not like a flashbang is going off on his shoulder.
It
It's
lit
like
up.
a small glow that kind of rises and then it dulls after a minute.
If you make him evil, I will boycott.
He's not evil.
Okay, good. Just saying, the last person that had tattoos was evil.
Ooh, elf is
What?
profiling people.
No, I
I was
mean
gonna
like
say,
the
you
person
have
we
a
just fought.
tattoo.
No, I mean like the person we just fought had like a magical tattoo, and now you just
No, he
happen to talk
didn't.
about a new magical tattoo.
Ooh,
What?
all the
Elf
people that
is
have
profiling
tattoos.
people.
No, he didn't. He didn't have any tattoos.
Yeah,
The
you
only
said he had
person that
tattoos on
fight-
his leg.
No, he didn't.
Or on his
Lion.
arm
The
or
only
something.
tattoo that I mentioned during that fight was Lionel's tattoo where he tried to cast Bane.
Oh, never mind. I messed
Yeah,
up.
Lionel. Okay, so at this point, you are all smart enough to realize Lionel is covered in arcane tattoos.
Wow, that's even more hot. Wow. Okay.
They are basically
glad we're on the
tattoos
same
of spell
fucking
storing.
page.
Although he himself does not know magic, he got these to help him in his roguish journeys. He is not an arcane trickster rogue.
That's hot.
That's hot.
Um,
Oh boy, when he's not
what
an
is
arcane
everyone's
trickster rogue?
passive insight?
Passive
I hope it's high enough.
Excellent question.
13?
13.
13.
11.
13's the highest. Okay.
10.
As he's walking back from whatever spell he just cast, and actually, if anyone wants to make an Arcana check to see if they can figure out what spell he cast using his tattoos,
Oh,
they can.
not me. I've got a negative on Arcana.
5.
15.
15. Based on a couple of factors, one being that he was very specific about facing away from you all, one being the length of the spell, and also kind of facial expressions on the way back. With a 15, it looked to be some sort of communication spell. Not sure which one exactly, but it looks like he was... It's one of the most common ones is like sending or message, so it's something like that, maybe not that exact spell. But the look on his face is not one of bad news. It is just concern.
Have anything to update us on, Lionel?
Not really. Just... yeah. He kind of like sits next to the fire amongst you all and just starts playing with a coin that he pulls out of his pocket. It's like a relatively clean, like silver coin, but it's not. Anyone who gets a good enough glance at it, it's not a like currency coin. It's more of a commemorative or memorial coin.
Did you ever say where you and your sister got this amulet?
Sister.
What amulet?
It wasn't their amulet. It was the
Are you talking about Xana's necklace? The
yes.
dragon scale necklace?
Wrong person, sorry.
He goes, I have no idea where she got it. I was just told to come get it.
What's that you have there? Pointing to his coin.
Just a coin, and he kind of flicks it over to you. You catch it, and you see, you flip it to one side, and you see like an engraving, like a side profile of like a human skull. And then the other side has deep scratches across it, and any pictures that were on it you were not able to see.
Would have been a great day to have. Oh wait, I do have it. Oh, but would it be worth it?
What are you doing?
Well, I have tech magic, but everything's magic in this world. It would just be finding out what kind it is. Yes, Wolf?
nothing.
I'm grasping at straws here, please.
Don't worry about it, mate.
Oh, hey, thank you, Aldreith? Wait,
Thank you.
Aldri the D&D. Thank you for the follow.
I would like to pull Tara aside. Tara.
Oh gosh. You can't even say my name.
I know. I know. Tara. I would like to pull her aside.
Okay.
I just remember it from the girl from the Teen Titans.
Is everything okay?
With me?
Yes, it's just you've done a few. There's some acting a bit strange, I should say.
Everything's fine. I mean, interesting type of mission we had today, but I mean, yeah, everything's fine.
Right?
Is everything good with you? Being
Yeah, I'm a bit
Only-
worried for you, but aside from that, I'm good.
Look, I really am fine. There's nothing going on strange, messing with me, anything like that.
I never said something was.
I know, but you asked if there was something wrong. I'm just letting you know there's not.
Deception check.
But why would you bring it up, though?
Because those are some
I
things
don't- I don't-
that I'm speculating you might have thought was wrong with me.
I see. Well, I
This is a
don't
very
mean to-
odd way of asking if someone's okay.
Gaslight
I
gatekeep
didn't-
girl boss.
I'll just. That's fair.
Thank you, Stella.
Oh, if you
really,
need something, I'm there for you.
thank you. Really, thank you for checking up and making sure, and for what's the word I'm looking for? Providing your like.
Caring for.
Yeah, but like, how do you say thank you for providing
Concerned?
someone to go to?
Thank you for being a shoulder, an ear.
Yeah, that. Sure.
Right.
Boys,
Tivala, are you casting Detect Magic?
Sorry if it comes off
Yes.
awkward.
Yes, you are.
I just
Yes.
don't want to lose anyone.
No,
Okay.
you won't.
Greg,
you won't
what's up?
lose.
Jazz? Can the word be jazz?
Sure.
So you like
Because we've
jazz?
already confirmed
Oh,
I'm the
hey,
only
thank you for the
person
raid.
who-
I just saw that. Did that just come through?
Yo,
Well,
Hey!
thank you.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Aw.
Thank you.
And thank you for the follow, Euantis? Beetlejuice. Wait, no, Beetlejules.
Beetlejuice.
That's even
Beetlejuice.
better, Beetlejules. Hello, everyone.
We've
Well,
already
come on.
confirmed I'm the only person who uses the word jazz, and it has no meaning besides what I give to it. So can I make the
Yeah.
command word for the flint?
Yes, your command word to activate your flame tongue is now jazz. Oh,
But
and
you have to
Aldry,
understand-
this is how it's going. Greg has
But no,
invented
but you
jazz.
But you have to understand, it now means so much more when I scream, "You just got jazzed" after I kill someone.
I hate it
Oh my
so
gosh.
much.
It's so good.
I hate it so much, but it's so good.
Yeah, now there's a reason for me to say it.
Okay,
As far as how session's going, we start the encounter. We were going into this underground dealing.
No,
we were trying
no,
to
make
find.
Birch say it.
No,
Be's
no,
the
no.
one that lost the roll at the beginning of the game for the recap.
I know they did it earlier, so I don't want to put them through it again. Anyway, basically, though, we were sent out to try and find like some black market. We find black market. That's where session starts. We're entering the zone. It's this one dude. There's 6 magic items on pedestals, and just out of nowhere, Tara's like, "We need to kill him." So we do.
no other explanation.
No other
Right.
He
To
just
be fair,
had
I
an
feel like
ugly
he was gonna
face.
fight us.
He just
Yeah.
had a very killable
mean-
personality. Yeah, sure.
I
Right,
guess
and-
so.
And then, when we press it, Tara is very not
That
willing
one.
to give up information, and very suspicious about the reasoning behind this,
Not suspicious. Just
and that is how session is gone.
no reason. Just really.
And Tara and Greg are on rocky terms.
So, Tavala, as you cast Detect Magic, obviously you know that your party has magic items. Everything lights up normal. The coin that you are currently holding lights up. I would say... Oh, I don't know what it is. It's very unclear in the rules about what type of magic it is. I'm gonna say it's necromancy. Because that's the only one that I can figure out, like, it might. It's either that or conjuration, but I'm going with necromancy.
Okay.
And then you also see one more thing that you don't expect light up. Stella, where are you storing that necklace?
I would say it's you know how I roll up the wardrobe?
Yeah.
It would be in there. Just for the chat, the wardrobe is basically like the portable hole.
It's a portable hole, but it's in the shape
Yeah,
of
it's
a
basically
wardrobe.
portable hole.
So wait,
Yeah.
is it in there?
It's not inside the wardrobe, but like
It's in the same
Basically-
place.
like it would be in the like you know you roll up a piece of paper and then you like stick it in the piece of paper that's rolled up. It'd be
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, so
So it'd
you
be
see
surrounded by
the
the
wardrobe,
Bedroll. Like you rolled it up like in a
exists.
bedroll.
It's a joke.
But then kind of inside of it you see a small, just barely larger than like a quarter, a little trinket that comes off as divination.
Does the coin seem like it's something, like an item to be used?
You can make an Arcana check if you want.
That sounds lovely.
Excuse me.
I rolled a 3. I don't even need to know the modifier. It's like
You
a 5.
have no idea.
But if I were to just like throw it, would it summon something?
There's only
Okay.
one way to try. Do you throw his magical coin
No.
that he
no, I don't
handed
throw
to
it.
you?
I'm gonna assume it's something like somebody dies, you place the coin over their eye or something, and they come back. So no, I'm not gonna chuck it.
Just throws it in the woods in the middle of night.
You just
Greg
see
takes
Lionel
off
just.
after it like a tennis ball.
Okay.
Tell DM to be nice. I can read chat, you know.
I've pressed enough
I'll tell
buttons
DM to
tonight,
be
so I'm
nice.
not asking Stella.
Don't be nice.
Do not tell him to be nice. He'll do the opposite.
That's not true. I think I've been relatively nice this session.
You're wrong.
Yeah, but no one's
sometimes,
told
and
you
we
to be
still love
nice
you for
yet.
That's fair.
And you do show up to our Christmas party.
What?
What?
I have no
We
idea.
invite you for Christmas things, and occasionally you appear, so that's pretty cool.
That is fair.
Oh.
That does
Nice
occasionally
points.
happen. Okay.
Anywho,
If no other conversations are to be had, I assume you give him back his coin
Yes.
instead of keeping it.
I won't steal it.
You give it back, and you see he kind of like does that little thing where you like flip the coin between your fingers, and then it kind of like disappears. He's a really good magician.
You fancy?
Stella and Tara come back from their conversation. Greg is vibing, jazzing.
Jazzin', for sure.
But if there's nothing else, you can move on to the next day of travel.
Vandenberg.
I think one of the funniest things about me choosing jazz is no one else technically canonically knows that it's jazz yet.
Yes.
Which means mid-battle it's gonna be unsheath jazz! And then the sword just catches fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jazz is just the word for fire in this world.
It's a word for Greg. It's an omen.
It's like now official that the word for fire in Grung is jazz.
You made an official thing.
It's
No.
it's
Hooray.
canon.
Anyway,
So
Source, trust
on the
me,
going
second-
Greg.
back to town.
the second day of the journey, you're all kind of in the wagon, sitting awkwardly. as I assume that you have nothing to converse for like 8 hours of writing.
Of course.
Probably about 10 or 11 in the day, you see that same tattoo light up, as it seems like he's casting the spell again. Seems still a bit anxious with your passive insight. But he says nothing of it. I just wanted to bring it to your attention.
Do I confront him? Do I not confront him?
There's so many
Really good.
options.
Well, I'm worried what will happen if we get to our destination and he's been sending stuff the entire time.
You can make an insight check to see if he's being malicious.
I didn't know I could do that, but
You can just ask to make an insight check at any point for anything.
Yes.
I will do that.
None of us have insight checked Tara.
No one has insight checked anyone. It's one thing.
Buddy.
In all of my games, I hide so many things behind characters, and the easiest way to find out if I'm hiding something is insight checks. And no one ever asks for it.
To be fair,
Well, I
though,
will now.
I personally don't necessarily like doing insight checks, and all
Most
the other
DMs
people, and well, I personally don't like asking for insight checks. I just like role playing it out the way I think that the person is
I
behaving
mean, yeah,
based
that's
on how they
fair.
act. Yeah, and everyone else, the only games they've had were games where I was the only experienced player.
Yeah, one
outside
thing
of
is,
your game.
I don't like the stereotype of insight check being a lie detector, but I will say for stuff that's a little bit harder to roleplay, like, I can do some body language stuff, but if you want specifics on, like, oh, does he look like he's trying to hide stuff from us with his body language, stuff like that is much easier to convey through an insight check. Because while the character may be hiding something, I'm really not, so I may not match the body language perfectly. And what did you say you rolled on your insight?
That 14.
14. His body language towards you all has been relatively open. Yes, interpretive dance is preferred. But, you know, bouncing the leg, kind of keeping a keen eye on everything. He looks very nervous, but he seems to have no, as far as you can tell, no ill intent towards your party.
I'd be a little nervous too if I was traveling with someone who incited murder every time they killed Kitty.
They are not gonna let that go.
The frog. The first time you met this person, you were like, here's my trading card with my number of hit points. Not hit points, but like hit.
Death tally.
Death
Yeah,
tally,
But you're
yes.
supposed to be my buddy.
I am your buddy.
You're supposed to be a positive influence on Greg.
I didn't say that.
And
So
that's
Tara's a
your buddy.
rogue. That is not.
That's what buddies are supposed to do.
That's what friends
You picked the
do.
wrong person for that.
I am
I didn't
not
pick him.
the good influence.
So,
He didn't pick
at
him.
the end of
I
your
was hired to
second
bring
day
you
of
with
travel,
me.
Ah,
Oh, Ark died. Never mind, Ark's back.
at the end of the second day of travel, you know, you have
Sparks
about
fly.
another half day to a full day, depending on how fast you travel. But this will be your last night camping with Lionel. You see, he does the same thing he did last night. He kind of walks away from the fire once it gets a bit dark. Walks just about 30 feet from you. You see,
I'll follow him.
you follow him? Okay. Are you trying to do so stealthily, or are you just following and making yourself known?
I can fly silently.
Which gives you advantage on stealth checks.
If you were a dude, you could just act. You could just pretend that you were going to go pee.
I could still go pee.
Hey, Lionel don't know what the hell she got.
Tavala goes, throws up a pellet.
I could go. I could be going to lay an egg for all you know. Leave me alone. No, yeah. I think I'll do so stealthily.
Okay, go ahead and make me a stealth check. with advantage since you're using your silent feathers.
Do owls have cloacas?
Yes, hush. I don't. Well, I guess I kind of need the advantage. Okay, so I got a nat 20. I have a +4 to stealth.
So a 24.
If I roll a 20 again, what do I get?
A 24.
Ah, okay.
So you follow him. He doesn't seem to notice you. You're just kind of flying about 5, maybe 10 feet above the ground. You get closer. You see a very similar shaped tattoo, this time on the other shoulder, kind of light up. And let me see something real quick.
Ark, are you still in roll 20?
I am now.
Okay, so let me...
I'm assuming it was just your internet dipping out then.
Sorry, I'm trying to double check to see what components this spell has. Verbal, semantic, and material. Okay. So you see, as you're kind of very, very silently floating probably about 15 feet from him, you see he kind of uses his left hand, touches it, and then kind of reaches up and does like a small sigil in the air. And you hear him whispering the words to a spell. Go ahead and give me a perception check to see how much of the whatever this is you can hear.
22.
A 22. You recognize the initial words to kick off this spell as he is casting Sending. Give me just a second, because Sending is very specific about how many words you can send, and I want to make sure that I don't break anything. Or actually, it'll be fine. I'll guess.
Very elf privileges.
You hear him kind of quietly whisper, trying not to disturb anyone else. He kind of goes, You haven't been answering. It's not like you. Just send me something. Please, just let me know you're okay. Thanks. See you soon. And that's all you hear before he starts to turn back, and you kind of dip down to try to not be seen.
I'm assuming tall grass or low tree.
Sure, you dip into the nearest tree.
Do I want to confront him?
I don't know, do you?
Hey buddy,
What?
I heard you're
It's-
having a tough
it's
time with a
our
loved one fucking
girl.
disappearing. What's that
Well,
about? Want to share?
It's quite literally a thing of invasion of privacy, but to be fair, he was being very private.
I can defend invading his privacy by saying he was trying to be private, so I earned it, fellas.
He was trying too hard, and I
You
heard
did a
him
good
fair and
job.
square.
I deserved this one because you wanted to keep your despair a secret,
mean-
and that's not happening.
I'll say whenever he comes back to the camp. This is because you told me I need to dig for lore, so I got the shovel.
Please.
I got,
There
I got,
is...
I'm currently just, like quaking over the hole with the shovel. Okay. Yeah. Whenever
I wanted
whenever
to
he
make a
returns,
joke, but I remembered we're sponsored.
good. Returns to the campfire. I'm just gonna kind of walk in behind him. Just. We all have people we worry about. You don't need to hide it.
That's so ominous!
We might be able to help you in the event that you share.
He kind of like looks at you, looks back at where he just was, and goes, thank you. It's... I'm not trying to hide it, just be polite. As he kind of motions to everyone sitting around a campfire, he's like, just sending a message to my sister.
What are you doing?
What?
How's she doing?
Not sure. She hasn't, I haven't gotten a response.
Like, today?
Yeah, since last night.
Oh, since...
That's abnormal of her.
A little. There's occasions where I don't get responses back. But, 24 hours is definitely on the longer side of it.
So, when was the last time you did talk to her?
Just before we came on this mission.
That's longer than 24 hours ago. That's like 6 days
The
ago.
last message was 24 hours ago, stupid.
Yeah, but that means he hasn't heard from her
Was
since...
she
Okay.
at school?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Just before, when he was in his hotel room, before y'all were investigating the city.
We can head to the Whirlpool Academy in the event that you're worried.
I mean, I'm not super worried. It's safe there. It's just we can go back to the guild, and then, as far as I'm aware,
What did she say last time you did talk to her? Were there any guild trips planned, or...
no, nothing that she mentioned. She was just talking about a new spell that she learned. I think it's called Mirror Image or something. It's a abjurative spell. She was really excited about it. It's she said that she was sending me some letters, and that her studies were taking up more of her time. So I'm sure it's just that. In fact, we can just go back to the guild hall and collect your reward, or our reward, and then I'll see from there. If it goes on too much longer, I'll look into it, but, I mean, 24 hours of being busy is not uncommon at schools.
Fair enough.
The sooner we get back, the better, either way.
Maybe she
Agreed.
needs a nap.
I guess that that's what feels best for now.
Bunny, you're the only one I know who will nap for 24 hours. Anyway.
No, I'm saying maybe she needs a nap because it was a long rest joke. Maybe.
Before we go back to the city, on my last mission, I found something, and I haven't shared it with anyone, but I figured it would be nice to do so before, in case anything happens to me, I'm not the only one who knows about it. You see, and he starts digging in his bag. He pulls out what looks to be like a piece of a parchment it has singed edges, it's been burned. He goes, I found this in the steppe desert, in some old ruins, with some writing I don't understand. And actually, I will show you said parchment.
Did you say steppe desert?
The stepped desert.
We already made the "what are you doing, step desert" joke.
God. I thought I was about to have to legally obligated.
Let me
Wolf is
see.
not amused.
Show to players. Show to everyone.
Ark, did you see the joke I made about you digging? It's in
Yes,
the Discord.
That's a tiny piece
All we have is one piece.
with 2
Oh no, it's in a
letters.
circle! Oh no, it's a key!
He says, it's
Okay.
all I've found so far, but I don't recognize the symbols on it.
It could be
Why
a
the frick
calendar.
you again? Why you keep giving the...
What?
What's happening?
Why
Oh,
you
wait.
Kabita?
Never mind, there's just similar... That letter looks like my P, but it's not my P.
I was gonna say, I really hope it's
So
not,
annoying.
because I did not use any of the ciphers in your languages for this.
How do we find our languages one more time?
It is under world.
Okay.
I forgot we had that.
Did you only keep this fragment?
This is the only fragment I've found.
Let's
And
see.
you don't know what language it comes from on your own?
I'm not sure. I mean, you can tell by the curve, it's most likely a bigger piece. Probably a circle. Probably some arcane rune or something of the nature, but I have not been able to figure it out thus far. But I regard it important as there was, where I found it, there was another mage who used fire as their main weapon. Not too dissimilar to the man we fought yesterday or the day before. And
Was wondering.
I found this parchment in his vicinity.
I was wondering who his master that he called out to right before being
I'm not sure.
demolished.
To fight the Fire Nation?
Yes, you have to fight the Fire Nation.
I meant to make
Oh.
a Fire Nation joke while we were getting our asses handed to us, but I got distracted by the giant flaming chain embedded in my torso.
Well, I can say it's not Elvish, Druidic, or Sylvan.
It doesn't look like
It's not
Grung.
orcish.
It is not infernal.
Like I said, I'm not sure what it is, but I've drawn up a copy of my own. If you would all like to keep a hold of it, that way we can have 2 people looking into it.
Absolutely.
Just
Actually, this would be 5 people.
2 groups is what I meant.
You're part of our group now, so...
I
One group.
most definitely am not. I enjoy your company, but I work better alone.
Yeah, so do I, chum.
Would there be
Maybe
a
you
tree or like a
scared him
large
off with
stone
your
or something
murder.
that I could put my my wardrobe up on?
Sure, we'll say that there's like a large enough, mostly flat stone. The door to your wardrobe is a bit, like, it's almost like it has like a dent in it, but it still works.
I would.
It's like a
Maybe
Dali
mind, I would-
painting.
Oh,
If you don't mind, I would like to put that in the wardrobe for safekeeping.
Fair.
while you mentioned you found that piece of parchment from another magic user with fire, did we find anything from our current, the one that we fought?
He kind of burned to a crisp when he died. I don't know, Stella. You're the one that was there when he died. Did he drop anything?
Did he drop anything?
Did he
Is there
drop
anything
loot?
left?
Did you kill him with a looting 3 sword?
How much
anything-
XP
Not
did you get?
Using 3 sword. I got negative experience. It burned.
How
away.
could you?
Well, stuff.
Not really.
Not really, or
Insight
Oh.
check.
Everyone insight check right now.
Well, no, Tuvala has a reason to not trust the people in her party.
6. I fail.
2.
Stella,
We
if you
just
would like to
murdered a
make
guy.
either a perception
You
or
murdered
deception
us.
check against their insight.
I didn't murder him.
Do
I'll
what?
do a perception check.
If what? If if you would like to make either a persuasion or a deception check against their insights, considering that they're insight checking you.
I rolled a deception because I thought it was my only option, but I would prefer persuasion because that would boost
Well,
the number up
okay.
to an 8.
I will always say persuasion or deception based on whether you are telling the truth or lie. Because if I say, hey, roll deception, that automatically means that it's a lie. And
Right.
while we all know that you're lying, I'm
Yeah.
always going to say it like that.
Well, in that case, I would like persuasion if that's alright.
You don't have to tell me what it is. You roll versus
Yeah.
their insight, and then you tell them what they see.
Can I roll?
That's how we're gonna do player v player insight checks.
Earlier you said insight or perception. Do you want me to
I
just
did
do
not mean
insight?
perception.
That's why I wanted to clarify.
Insight.
So I have a +0 insight, so it's 18.
18 is what I rolled.
Wait, isn't it our passive insight? No.
No, you roll an insight if you're actively making an insight check.
Sorry, yeah.
Why did my camera just disconnected?
I would not
What?
survive if it was passive.
So 22.
God damn!
Why did my camera just stop?
I was wondering about that, but I was gonna let you figure it out.
I mean,
You're
it
looking
just
at the same,
happened.
though.
I'm pretty
It's
sure,
the
like,
same number they win, right?
that's up to you. Typically with insight checks, it's a bit more of a gradient. It's like, hey, if it's the same number, they're hard to read. Could go either way.
Gotcha.
We could always rock, paper, scissors for it.
Keep your secrets
You
then.
you could do that. What is my?
What
Let
did
me do this.
Tavalla roll?
Tavalla rolled a 22.
22.
22.
What is happening?
And Taro rolled like a 4 or something, I think, was it? Taro,
Elf,
no,
what are you
there's-
doing?
Taro would be a
What's
no-tell.
happening?
Greg would feel that maybe something slightly off, and Tavalla would know that I'm definitely keeping something.
Okay. I'm not gonna press you. I just want to know that you're a dang dirty fibber.
Yeah.
My
I'm a
camera
dang
just
dirty
is not
fibber.
working.
I'm
Yeah,
a bad
neither is
dang
your
dirty
wife. I
fibber.
don't know what she's doing.
I'm a very bad dang dirty fibber, but I am dang dirty fibbed.
Elf, you're muted.
And you can
I'm sorry.
tell like if it probably, I would say like it's probably easier.
Give me just a second,
Not-
stream. It nah, it's
15-minute
fine.
intermission at what normally would be the ending of the game time.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's
Well,
what
someone
happened.
has a fake dog, so
Here's what happened.
I swear.
I took.
on your fake
I,
dog.
Am I? Okay, here's what happened. I have my lint roller, and I went to use the lint roller on my desk. You know, I took off the old one so that it would be sticky. And the cat touched the lint roller and didn't like it a lot. And so then booped nose and then didn't like it. And she gave, like, you know that cat when, like, cats smell something they don't like? Or, like, they look at stuff they don't like and they do, like, the gross face where they're like,
The
no, not the gag, but the face when they're like,
yeah.
and she did that at it and then started batting at it. And it was really, really funny.
I don't
And
know if you know this, but lint rollers are supposed to pick up like fuzz and dust and stuff, and that is entirely what she is comprised of.
I thought you were
Yeah?
gonna say not cats.
Turns out
Well,
they're
it
made
was
to pick
meant
up
for my desk,
cats-
not
cats
her.
The lint roller is the natural enemy of the house cat. You should know this. It's very irresponsible for you to have them both in the same room.
Well, she was the one who decided to be all curious.
Victim blaming.
Anywho, I'm putting parchment into the thing.
I'm drinking water until our DM resurrects.
Also,
Safe and sound.
due to the fact that I had the thing rolled up in the wardrobe, I would like to slip that into the wardrobe as well.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, it's not going.
I had the thing wrapped up in the wardrobe. I take it the wardrobe and set it up. I would put it
Okay, you
in
have
as
this
well.
Okay. I'm so confused. It's not letting me get my camera back up.
I mean, again, you look pretty relaxed, you know?
Why not exit the thing and then open the thing and then do the thing again?
Okay, I think what's happening is OBS is blocking my camera. So it's coming up as no camera, and the only way for me to do that is to close OBS.
Well, it is
Thus
12
ending the
o'clock.
stream.
Okay. So, because of this issue, we will go ahead and end tonight's stream with y'all getting back into town and to the Golden Oaks Guild with this newfound knowledge. We will pick up with y'all entering the guild hall next week. For everyone watching stream, thank you so much for all of the follows, the raid, the support. We really appreciate it. Please, please, please go check out our sponsor, HelloFresh. A great meal delivery service. Give you wonderful, delicious recipes every week. I can't recommend them enough. And if you use the code in the link from the stream, you get 70% off your first box, as well as free shipping. So I just can't recommend them enough. Please go try it. It'll help support the stream, but also help support your wallet because it's cheaper, keeps down on food waste. Big thank you to HelloFresh for supporting the stream. And I guess that'll be it, and we'll catch everyone back next week. Bye, stream.
I didn't realize I was muted. Bye,
Haha.
guys.
Bye, stream.
God.